Now, I'd like to welcome you all back to another week of roster updates. These are the official updates, so make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button on the channel. It means a lot and helps out the channel tremendously. So let's go ahead and see the upgrades. So the first one that stands out to us is a tier upgrade. We got Randall going from an 79 to an 80. That is a gold upgrade. We predicted that. Hunter Renfro, I told you all, I didn't really see him making the jump to gold just yet. 79 overall, that's exactly what I saw, but it's great because it means he's that much closer to going ahead and hitting that gold. And then after that, we got Mitch Haniger. He didn't really receive much. A lot of people have been talking about Mitch Haniger, but I'm not too sure where they got that info from. Now, Josh Reddick not going up at all, that to me is surprising to say the least, because I expected him to at least get that +1, but it looks like they're going to hold off and make sure that he stays hot in order to go ahead and give him that upgrade. We go then to center field where Ronald Acuna Jr. didn't get anything upgraded at all. We get Starling Marte with a +1, which is perfect. That means his price is going to drop today. Ketel Marte, his price is going to drop today again, meaning that you're going to be able to reinvest and make your stubs back. That's why I always say sell on Thursday. So therefore, if they don't go diamond on Friday, you can reinvest and then keep them for whenever they do go diamond. Cedric Mullins, I told you all, I didn't really see him going gold just yet, so his price should tank. He's also going to be someone else that you can get for the low right now. Ryan Reynolds, he got the +2. Told you all he's a hold for gold. Didn't see him going all the way up to gold just yet. But we got some pretty good upgrades so far. We have hit some of our targets so far. And then Jonathan Daza, whoever invested in him, I told you all he was going to go ahead and get that silver calling. And he did. He was selling for like 25 stubs a pop. So he was definitely a great investment. Juan Soto gets that +1. A lot of people have been asking me about Christian Yelich, talking about, hey, do you see him going to a 90? Well, he just lost 3, so clearly that 90 is out of the question. JD Martinez, I never saw him going diamond, and this just goes ahead and further cements it. Jesse Winker, as I told you all, it's very unlikely that Jesse Winker gets to upgrade to diamond because he can't hit lefties to save his life. And then MLB The Show, when it comes to upgrading the fielding, they just don't do that. It looks like Randy Arozarena had a position change, and in order to prevent him from going diamond as well, or at least being really close to hitting diamond, they went ahead and took away from his attributes, which is definitely hurtful. Tyler O'Neill gets that +2. I think Tyler O'Neill is definitely a good candidate for diamond, so he's a hold for diamond in my opinion, but you can sell him off now, run away with your profits, and then come back later on. Austin Meadows, as I said, I don't see how in the world anyone can expect this man to go gold. He can't hit lefties. He's just like Jesse Winker. In order for him to go gold, he's going to have to perform just like Jesse Winker, so his price is going to tank today as well. Justin Upton, all I saw was a +1. He got exactly that. He is not a hold for gold candidate. And then Dominic Smith, who has been performing pretty well over the last 2 weeks, gets the -2 because despite him performing pretty well, he's doing horrible in each and every other category. And then Fernando Tatis Jr. gets an impactful downgrade with a -14 to his contact versus left. Carlos Correa gets that +2. He's getting that much closer to diamond. Very good investment if you were to ask me. Brandon Crawford, he gets a +3. He goes all the way to gold, but that was to be expected. And then Freddie Galvis +2. Let's see if there's anyone else that makes that tier upgrade. We got Aldemys Diaz, we got JP Crawford, and then besides that, nobody really makes a jump. When it comes to third basemen on the other side, Alex Bregman actually drops out of diamond, which is rare because he's hitting .304 right now, slugging .471. So that was not to be expected. Chris Bryant gets a +1. Chris Bryant is still on diamond alert. Eduardo Escobar gets that +2. And then we continue on to the silvers. Austin Riley a +1. Surprisingly, Yohan Moncada didn't get any upgrade at all. Eugenio Suarez and Kyle Seager are on the downside of things. And then as we continue, Patrick Wisdom, he gets a 72 overall, who has been killing it. But I didn't expect them to go ahead and make him a silver. So that makes a lot of sense. Finally, Marcus gets that position change. He's now a second baseman, which is great. The path to diamond just became that much easier for him. He's an 84 overall. Keep investing in him. Well, he's going to drop in price. So if you sold yesterday, as I said, you're going to be good money. You're going to be able to reinvest in him today and make a lot more stubs. Ozzy Albies, he gets a +1. This is perfect. All it will take now for Ozzy Albies to go diamond is a hot week against righties. So keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on his splits. If he faces a ton of righties and he's just destroying the league against them, then he's going to go diamond. No problem. Gene Segura, a lot of people talked about him. He didn't receive any upgrade at all. Jose Altuve got a +1, which is fantastic. Adam Frazier is still doing his thing. He gets a +1. Tommy Edman has become a second baseman. That's why you guys go ahead and see the +1 to him as well. DJ LeMahieu is about to drop out of gold, which is definitely very hurtful. Nick got a +1, but as you all know, he's injured. So right now, he is a dead investment if you invested in him, which means you're just going to have to wait until he comes back from injury, unless you want to accept the losses that you're going to be taking for him currently, which I doubt a lot of you are. We're going to go to first baseman. Freddie Freeman, he drops out of that 90 category. Matt Olson gets a +2. Vlad gets a +1. Yuli Gurriel. I told a lot of people to invest in Yuli Gurriel when he was a damn silver, and now he's a diamond. So if you kept all your investments from silver all the way to diamond, then you're making more stubs than you would ever imagine for that investment. Jared, I told the same thing. I told you all to invest in him since he was a silver. I don't think he was as low as a bronze, but I told you all to invest in him. He got a +1. He's about to hit that diamond tier. Jose Abreu, he has been struggling still. So that's why you guys are seeing that -2. But if he has a hot couple of months, which he's capable of because he's been known to start off slow. If he has a hot couple of months, then I can see him going back to that diamond. But it's going to take a really, really, really hot couple of months. So he needs to pick it up if he wants to go back to that tier. Now, when it comes to catchers, we don't really have any jumps at all, if we're being honest, occurring right now. It's just Gary Sanchez gets a +1. And then Omar Narvaez gets closer to that gold overall. And nobody's really making that jump to diamond or anything along those lines in terms of live series players. Now let's go to the interesting part, which is going to be pitchers. Liam Hendricks gets a +2. Craig Kimbrell a +2, which means Craig Kimbrell is now officially on Diamond Watch. Raisel Iglesias gets a +1. I thought he was going to go gold. A +1 is fine, although. And then you got TJ getting a +3. Jake McGee, who I've told you all to invest in a long time ago, gets closer to that gold. Mark gets a -1. And then nobody really cares about the rest. Devin Williams drops out of diamond. James drops out of diamond. Chris Martin, surprisingly, he stayed a gold. Then we have Trevor May dropping out of gold. Same thing with Andrew Miller. Ryan gets a +3. Wow, he finally went silver. He might even go gold. Who knows? So you might want to hold off on him. And then as we continue, nobody else really got an upgrade that is worth discussing, at least right now. Maybe if we check out Harlan Garcia, because that was also someone I went ahead and projected. So let's go to closing pitchers and let's see if Harlan Garcia did get an upgrade. No, he doesn't appear there either. So when we go to the starting rotation, you got Jacob deGrom. He gets a +2. He becomes a 95. His card is going to get a lot more expensive, and we're going to have to check if he has outlier. Max Scherzer hits that 90 overall tier. Corbin Burns gets a +2. Brandon gets a +1. All great upgrades. And then we have ourselves, finally, 3 players that are deserving. I'm pretty sure I've told you all about Lance Lynn for like an eternity. I told you all about Kevin in this week's roster upgrade. Same thing with Tyler Glasnow. Each and every single one of them finally got that diamond calling. Joe and Zach are next. So make sure you all keep an eye on them. They are next. Same thing with Carlos. Shohei Ohtani, I can't tell you all because I just don't predict Shohei Ohtani. Even Freddie Peralta got a +2. So as of right now, as I told you all, these guys, they are on the rise. We're feeling good about them. Steven Strasburg actually gets a -2. So Robbie Ray gets a +2. Someone DM'd me in the comments talking about him. So you were right. He does have that opportunity to go gold, and he did just that. As we continue, although, let's see if there is anyone else that has, or not anyone else that has, but anyone else that got upgraded. I thought Tyler was going to get at least a +2, but he got a +1, which is still pretty fine. He's getting that much closer to gold. And then as we continue, is there Luis Garcia. Predicted him a long time ago. He goes silver. Same thing with Spencer. He goes silver. So 2 good predictions right there. If you saved up on the investments, or if you invested more, you were able to make a lot more stubs. Casey Mize, that's still someone that's going to go silver. So still someone you want to be investing in if you ask me. And then besides that, we don't really have anyone else that really jumps out and makes a splash when it comes to overall upgrades in terms of the predictions we've done. So in terms of the predictions, I'd say we had a pretty good week in terms of predicting players. Now, a lot of them didn't make the jump that we predicted, or it's not that they didn't make the jump, because I didn't tell you guys exactly what overall I expected them to jump to, but they definitely went ahead and got upgraded, even if they didn't exactly move in terms of overall. So we're going to go ahead and check out DeGrom and see if they finally did go ahead and add Outlier to his fastball. If he is, this card is going to become that much better. We go down to quirks, and they still haven't added Outlier. So once they add Outlier to his fastball, he's going to become that much better. And right now he's selling for over 300K. And that price most likely is going to continue to rise if they do go ahead and end up adding a Outlier fastball. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's content, in the description box you will have everything you need, from the Discord to the how to become a member to get early roster update predictions, and then all the socials as well. And that's all you need. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. Make sure you hit that like button or that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.